everyone, welcome back to another mukbang. Today I'm back with curry fire noodles. I added water dumplings and boiled eggs and some seaweed paper to top it off. And I got a haircut. It looks really short, but I actually have the full length. It's kind of like a really, you could think of it as like a really long mullet. That's what Tomo says, but yeah, I love this haircut. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, I'm going to have a lot of light in, a lot of light out. It's going to be crazy, but I also have my favorite person in this world, Mr. Aidan, watching mommy eat fire noodles. So I wanted just original, original, just basic fire noodles, but actually the shop that I went to didn't have it. But they had this taro flavor milk. I've never ever seen this, and I thought it was really cool because I never tried this before, and I am very excited because I love this brand and I love their banana flavor, coffee flavor. You definitely taste the taro. I'll leave it right here. Wow, it's actually pretty good. I have my pickled radish because I'm going to die. If you guys saw me, if you guys follow my pregnancy journey, you guys know that I could not handle any spicy. Like, my tolerance was so bad, and it got worse because I stopped eating spicy for a really long time. Wow. Okay. Bon appetit. Aidan, you won't have this for a really long time. One of the good things about having a baby at home is you have lots of wet wipes available around the home. I made 3 packs. I have no idea if I could even finish half of this, but I want to. But we shall see. I purposely left a lot of water because I knew that I'll be... Nothing else, like when you're filming mukbangs, you just don't eat right away. Things might just sit in the bowl for a really long time until you are just ready to film. So this is like impossible to grab. I had a boiled egg with hot sauce this morning and my lips were burning, so I was like, oh my god, even if I could eat this today. Because clearly my tolerance is just back to 0. So one of the reasons why I really like any flavor is that they always have that basic, the original flavor. When they add like curry, kimchi, cheese, carbonara, they just add on a flavor, so you don't lose that flavor that you like. I just first got you hooked. I'm doing pretty good. It's actually not that bad. Also, you guys, why is it this difficult to lose weight? I think it just got harder after the baby and the age, but yesterday, I might be speaking too soon, but the spice level is not that bad. So this dumpling is apparently like shrimp flavor. It has shrimp in it. I don't really taste it. Is it the spiciness? Also, I probably didn't even mention this in any of my videos yet, but Aiden finally got his helmet. If you guys are not aware, it's when babies develop plagiocephaly. They don't require it, but they have the option to wear a helmet to make their head round and even and pretty. From what I've heard, like a non-symmetrical head shape does not cause any brain damage or like brain development, but it could, like unbalanced facial like features could cause different issues later in life. It might not, but just to prevent it, you know, it's nice to have a nice pretty head, right? Also, I mean, it is partially my fault because I didn't catch that Aiden was only sleeping on one side. So his right side is pretty round, but left side is pretty flat. So his ears are actually not symmetrical. One is popping out more. Holy crap. I feel like a stairs is gonna like appear in front of me and I should just walk up. It's okay. Here, you wanna watch TV? Mommy could play TV for you. Yeah. Holy crap, it is so bright. Not the same feel. hitting me. What's it? I finally decided on the high chair, and it should be arriving before my next mukbang. So next time Aidan will be a lot more higher in the videos. He should be sitting a little more leveled with me. I'm excited for that. I don't think he's ready to go like full salad yet, like veggie sticks, because I mean, I do see his interest in food. He really enjoys like the purees and little things that I give him right now, like very soft things. But only reason that I can't do like veggie sticks right now is because he can't fully sit on his own. He still needs a little bit of support. Thankfully, the high chair that I got, I have to see, but apparently it could start seating infants starting at 4 months, so it still gives them a little bit of support. So I got the Lalo, but like Stoka, those you can't really sit the baby until they are fully able to like sit on their own, which is fine, because apparently like Stoka like could like last forever. Like your child could take it to their college if they wanted to, but I really didn't need that, because at one point my child's gonna start sitting at like a regular table, so I'm like, it's very pricey. And Lalo, I don't even know how to say it, they were doing a sale, so I'm like, okay. Only reason why I didn't want that is it seemed like it takes up a lot of space, because like their legs kind of spread apart. Aiden, Oma. Oh my gosh, she's been saying Oma so much. Here you go. You wanna bite into this? I know. Yummy. Yummy. I really like this. Here you go. You missed that. No touchy the noodles because it's too spicy for your skin. It's too acidic for you. So oh my gosh, Reddit is like the most addicting app ever. Like especially when I'm feeding Aiden. I don't want to like, I mean, I like looking at shorts, but I also really like reading Reddit, like especially on like parenting, pregnancy and all that. And one of the story that I recently read, which was written really well, basically this girl, basically this mom, she had a best friend, and they did everything together. They roomed in the college, they traveled together, but when one of them got pregnant, the other one kind of started distancing herself because she also wanted to get pregnant, but she couldn't. The pregnant one tried to not, like, she like did try very hard not to talk about pregnancy and kids. Although I'm pretty sure she really wanted to, especially she didn't have anyone that was pregnant with her. She probably really felt really lonely, but she, you know, didn't want to talk about it because she knew that her friend was going. I'm sure her friend was going through a lot, you know, not being able to get pregnant, especially if you want a baby. So I guess over 6 years they just stopped talking to each other. The pregnant friend tried to reach out, but the other friend like would not respond for days. It was just never the same. They just never talked. 6 years later, the other friend, the non-pregnant friend, reaches out to the pregnant friend. So she wrote an email to her friend starting with an apology that, my behavior was not like mature. I'm sorry that I treated you like that. And she said that she's finally pregnant, but because of like complications, she has to be in bed, like she has to rest in bed until the end of the pregnancy. And apparently a lot of her friends, I'm assuming they're not pregnant or have kids, they never visit her. So she was saying like, oh, I'm like now thinking how lonely you were when, you know, she kind of like ghosted her. So she was saying like, I guess like overall the purpose of the email was that she wants to become good friends again. But the friend that was pregnant, like obviously she missed her a lot, but at the same time she was very hurt that they ghosted her. That her friend ghosted her, and I don't even think it's about like making her feel lonely throughout her pregnancy and like raising her child. I think it was just about like, why don't you just, if we're that good of a friend, why don't you just tell me what's going on in your head instead of just ghosting you. She was just contemplating. She just was confused. Like, do I accept her? Do I accept her apology and try to be friends again, or do I just accept her apology and just like tell her that it just can't be the same anymore? Like, what do you do? I feel like I was sort of in the situation, like I didn't ghost my friend, but I definitely felt like I was distancing myself. Like, there was a phase, I think when the COVID started, everybody was getting pregnant, literally everyone, and I did not realize that would bother me that much, because I always thought that, no, I don't want a kid, like I'm not gonna get pregnant. And I, over like what, 7-8 years of being with Tom, we never thought about having kids, or I didn't. And like when everyone was telling me they're pregnant, I think it was just kind of like, I don't know, it was very uneasy to be in a position. So maybe really, like maybe I actually wanted a kid or something. I don't know, like why did I feel that way before I never wanted kids? Why couldn't I be just like 110% be genuinely happy for them? But I wasn't. And like I noticed that whenever we hung out, they were like, people were like my friends would want to talk about like, oh, this high chair, this crib, and like this stroller, and like Tong and I were like just sitting there, you know. So like I think in a way, like I just naturally distanced myself. My friends and I definitely didn't hang out as much. And you know, I just didn't know what to talk about. So in a way, I completely understand that other friend that ghosted her friend. Like I think like she could have done it a little better, like ghosting. Like I don't know, I feel like, so I sort of understand that, but sort of like what I think I would have done is like I would have, if I was gonna distance myself that far, I think I would have just let her know like, hey, like this is how I feel. I know, like, you know, like, I'll just explain this. It sucks, but this is how I feel, and you didn't do anything wrong. It's just, this is what I'm going through. I think that's what I said. But who knows, I might have gone that far if I never got pregnant. Because I still wasn't planning on having, it's not like I was trying and like it wasn't happening. We weren't even trying. We didn't even want, I'm sorry. Like, we weren't really planning for a baby. So for me to feel that way, it was just really odd, right? That's when like Tolu and I started like traveling. We went on a road trip and all that, and we came back for Tolu's like new opportunity in career. When we came back, and we were gifted with this little one. Can you look at the camera? Hi. So after I got pregnant, I was probably the most talkative person ever. I talked to everybody that I knew was pregnant, who had a kid recently, or who had a kid for like 7 years. I talked to everybody. It was just like, I feel like that was my survival tactic for 9 months or 10 months. If not, I would have just been miserable. I felt pretty lonely, also because that's when Tom was working 6 to 7 days a week, and I had Ame, but being home, pregnant, and like you're going through all these, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, you're going through all these symptoms, you know, like you want somebody to take care of you, and like talking to a girl who's experienced the same versus like talking to your husband's a little different, because your husband will never ever experience what, you know, you go through, right? Because I know that, especially if you're, because if I felt that way, even when I wasn't trying for a baby, like I can't imagine for someone like to hear like that they've been trying for years, and they hear that, oh, they like their friend got pregnant and we weren't even trying. Like, it's like some people might think that like, oh, they're just jealous. Yeah, they're jealous, but it's just like amount of like stress and just that, I don't know, like pressure that you get from hearing that is really unreal. In a way, I'm glad that I felt that way, or I'm glad that I went through that. It's a little bit of emotion, because I am very careful with people that is trying for a baby, or like some people don't talk about it. Then I don't talk about it. I don't touch the topic at all. I usually, no matter like, even if I don't know about that person that well, like do they want a baby, do they want to try, or like whatever, I'm just always careful. I understand if they don't want to talk about it, if they don't want to like you know, see the baby or whatever. Completely understand. It's fine. I think this little man is ready to play in his crib, so yeah. Okay, so I am going to end the video here. That was delicious. But again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye, Aiden. Bye bye.